Hey YouTube and all my subscribers, JC1894 here with a new video for you guys today. I have a big RC update for you guys. Sorry about the 4-month delay in videos. I've been meaning to do this video for a long time and just haven't had time, so I got a little bit of time. Sorry if I make any mistakes in what I'm saying, but just bear with me, you guys. Hopefully this video won't be too long. The first new RC that we got, which was at the beginning of this year, which was this car, Team Associated TC3. Very nice car. Just need some things for it. I need a XL5 ESC and a 10-turn brushed motor. See if you guys could donate that for that car. If not, I can probably come across that later on. So what else I need for donations is one, for my E-MAXX I need an E-clip that goes on the E-Revo drive shafts. I cannot find them things separate. And then I need stock bulkhead braces for an E-MAXX. I cannot find the stock ones. I can find aluminum ones, which I don't want, but I need stock ones. But I may be getting some extra parts for an E-MAXX, so I gotta see what comes with that. Then the other thing I need would be a wheel wrench and a turnbuckle wrench for the E-MAXX and t-maxx. Now I need also some trackless connectors. If you guys got any of them, I just need maybe 9-10 females and one male connector, because I got a bunch of batteries I need to switch over. So for the second new RC my dad's got, because he's got TC3, and this is my old E-MAXX that I had. So my dad wanted E-MAXX, so I traded him this one for that one. This body came with this one, and we got this body for $10, but I need to know what kind of chrome paint I can get that'll stick to this plastic, the Lexian plastic by Proline, because I want to do these fender wells chrome, and I think that would look mean. I'm going to maybe put a visor on it. I want to see if our best friend Jason got any plastic visors or something that came with this truck, because it's got the visor mounts and mirror mounts on it too, but I may try and do something like that, because that's going to be a show body. I might do a couple runs with it every once in a while, just showing you guys what it looks like when it's going through the mud or something. But that's a very awesome E-MAXX. I need to do a couple things and it'll be up and running. So this E-MAXX, the only newest additions to it is one, the tires. If you guys can see, it actually looks kind of wider than my E-MAXX. I don't know if that's something to do with the A-arms that are on it, or it's the wheels that are doing it. I replaced the turnbuckles on the back because they were bent. I replaced the rear bumper mount screws, and then cleaned it all up and got it dirty again. But it's got a aftermarket body on it. This is just a bashing body because some idiot painted the outside of it and messed it up pretty bad, so it's a bashing body. So the newest additions to this truck is the wheels and tires. It's got dirt E-MAXX Max tires on it. They actually hook up pretty good in the mud, even when you're rock climbing and stuff with it. But there's going to be a couple of new things happening to this truck. I need to get E-Revo drive shafts, or newer style E-MAXX drive shafts and hubs, because this thing here is going to be converted over to be able to run on 4700 milliamp lithium batteries and 4200. So even if we run like a 33 and a 38, ain't gonna hurt this truck. I mean, because this truck will break draw shafts right now with the 4700 milliamp battery, so we don't run them in this truck that much anymore. If we do, we only run it kind of easy. So with 4700 milliamps, we can get around almost, I think, close to 45 minutes on it if we're running it easy. So that's going to be one of the newest additions is draw shafts and hubs, because we can get that, and the spur gear and gear cover for mine. But what I done recently was took everything back on my truck that I had that was his, and I put it all back in here. So got all that done. And another newest addition is this ESC. Now they made two E-MAXX 16.8 volts waterproof ESCs. This one here is the just E-MAXX waterproof 16.8 volt ESC. This here has no LiPo mode, so this thing here is just for lithium and NiCad batteries only. So the other newest addition, I got the gear cover installed. Looks on pretty good. It's just all around a lot better looking now. Everything's protected in there. It's running 66 tooth spur gear with 19 tooth pinions, so this thing's geared for speed right now. Doesn't do too bad. It could be a little faster maybe, but this is fast enough for this one. Had to do a straight body post mount for now until I get an actual shock tower for it, because this thing done a wheelie and broke the rear shock tower, and that screwed the back shock tower, so I had to use the post off of it. I had to flip them. And then, let's see, the last newest thing is the radio system. Now, this radio system in this truck right now is going to go into the touring car, and then what we need for this truck is a shifting radio. I like to have a 2.4, but if it's a 27 megahertz, it'd be alright for now. But like to try and get a 2.4 shifting radio, just a regular TQ, or came in the first E-MAXXs that had the 2.4 shifting. But like try to get one of these for this truck. I need 4 Traxxas waterproof servos. If I could get 2 of them donated, that'd be great. I need 2 2075s and 2 2056s. Now, these servos are going to be parts servos, and maybe this servo here is going to be a backup servo. But this servo here is just going to be stripped down and used for parts because the case is busted on it, and it's being used for manually shifting it by now, but it's loose in there. Then the servos in this truck, one's going to go in the touring car, and one's going to go for backup for this one here. But that's enough for this truck. The old ESC that came out of it is just a backup ESC for one of these, in case something messed up. The EVX1 by Traxxas and Novak. So that's pretty much an update on that one. But we're going to get another body for this one eventually for show. My dad does have a State Police West Virginia Hummer body for this beast here. It's a show body. This one here is too. But we run this one here and the Ford body on all 3 of these so that none of these bodies get scratched up. This body here is just going to be a beater and scratch up body. It's got red paint on it. Looks stupid though. And it's got pearl white underneath, but that is a heavy duty body. It's took a lot of abuse. So this one here is my new toy. I like it a lot. It's pretty torque monster. It does all kinds of stuff actually, believe it or not, because this thing's got diff lock in it. But that will be last in this video. So this is my dad's. This is his 2005 Traxxas T-MAXX 2.5 with an easy start. Now, this thing here is pretty much stock, except for the wheels and tires. The wheels and tires we bought brand new for 24 bucks, which we couldn't beat that for that. Got them off eBay. Only thing we had to do was glue them. So I got that done, mounted them, let it sit for a while. Put some rubber bands around here so the beads would sit. And then I cleaned all the electronics in it. Couldn't get no response to anything, so I had to take the transistors out of this one and put them into this and run it. So I need transistors. I cannot find them either. But that thing is pretty mean. I had a couple problems with it. First problem was couldn't get nothing in the electronics after I charged up the receiver batteries. And then it didn't want to run right. When you take off, it would do this. It just like act like something was slipping in the drive line. So took the clutch bell off, cleaned it, looked at the clutches. The clutches had some kind of stuff all over, like mold or something, or some kind of old particles or something. But I sanded the clutches with not a whole lot, just sanded to get whatever was off of it with like 200 grit sandpaper, just enough to rough them up. Done that, and it runs good now. Nothing wrong with it at all. But after I took it out for the second run, it wasn't wanting to get fuel, so I had to clean all the fuel lines out and stuff like that. But it runs good now. The air filter's in it from the Nitro Rustler. I had this thing tuned so good that it was doing wheelies and it was scratching up the oh dang ladybug, the bumpers. It didn't hurt them or nothing. Kind of just put some surface scratches on them and stuff like that. And then I think that's basically it for that. But it runs great now. So this here, like I said, it's my new toy. I'm very excited to have this. It's upgraded like crazy, you guys. I don't know what to start off telling you guys about it, rather than it's got the old T-MAXX tires on it, and they're pretty much going to be used for racing on the dirt, and then maybe a little bit on the road. But these here are nylon, and these here are rubber. So there's a difference in tires. And then this body here, like I said, got it for 10 bucks, and I like this body. I'm going to take the green paint off the fenders, as long as I can find some chrome paint to do the sides in. And that's going to look great. It's going to be chrome all around through here, all the way down, all the way up the sides, all the way across the back. And then come down the other side with the chrome, and come all the way back across here again. But that's pretty much for the body. What I need to know about the chrome paint. I put this custom new style Proline sticker that they come with. It's a clear sticker with white letters. I think it looks good on there. But this is an old Proline Peterbilt truck body. Let me try to get these body clips out. These things here are pain. These back ones. These are the old style E-MAXX body clips. They're probably about thick as a almost a pin tube. Probably not that thick. Maybe it's like a screw. So, like I said, this thing's customized like crazy. It's got a brand new motor plate in it. I had to install that because the idiots that had it before put two Titan 775 big block brushed motors in it, was running it, and when they done it, it walled out the motor screw holes, and that screwed it up. And then the shaft holes where the motor sticks through to bolt it on while you're holding the motor in place. Well, that hole is rounded out too, and it bent the Robertson Racing 72 tooth spur gear. So I'm gonna get spur gear for it, and new friction pegs, and go with that. And then it's got a EVX2 with low voltage detection. Means this one here has LiPo mode. Let me show you guys that. See, it says low voltage detection right there. But this motor and ESCs are brand new brushed E-MAXX. These motors only had 2-3 runs on them, not even broken in yet. He just took them out, ran them kind of quick around the grass, maybe for like a minute, and then he decided he didn't like it, so he brought it back in and put a brushless system in his new E-MAXX. That's our buddy Mike that I got this off of, and this one. So this one here I rebuilt from the ground up, had put new screws in it. See what else? Had to take the shocks apart, clean them, then put the fluid back in because it had brand new fluid in it, but the O-rings wasn't put back in right on the bottom, so I had to redo that. This thing here has aftermarket springs. Let me see here. One of these springs has an identification mark on it. Okay, these here are aftermarket springs. These ones here are. These here are stock. Same thing on the other side. Let me show you guys the identification mark. I don't know who made these springs. Got a white mark on one of them. Might be on the other one. Yeah, right there you can see it. But this thing comes right back up when you push down on it. That's how quick the suspension is. And then the chassis is a $122 chassis. Got it for close to next to nothing. And then it came with these aluminum integrity or integrity, whatever you guys want to call them, chassis braces. These are newer style ones. These are twice as thick as the old ones. They do great. And then took the transmission part, greased it, and put it back on because it was bone dry. Same thing in this one. We greased the diffs. This one here hasn't had the diffs apart yet, so I don't know what kind of diff locks they used, but I think they used Hot Racing is what I was told, because it had the blue pieces in there. So I'm gonna take it apart for myself and look at them and get this thing all ready for winter. But like I said, I need 4 waterproof servos and an E-clip and some Traxxas connectors if it's possible, and a Traxxas 4-wheel drive receiver box seal. And maybe if you guys have one of these, I need a 2-wheel drive / receiver box too. Has to have the seal in it because this one here is going to be waterproof also. So I need one of them. And if you guys have a shifting radio or something. But let's see, what else can I tell you about it. This one here is running a Spectrum DX 2.0. That's for the Nitro Rustler. Just using it right now for the E-MAXX, but it does great. Might take this radio here and put it into my slash, then put the TQI in the Nitro Rustler. Haven't decided yet which would be better, but I like to try to keep my slash all original, so might just take and put that Spectrum in the Nitro Rustler. Might be better for it. And then let's see what else can I tell you. It's got aluminum skid plates, but I do not know who made these. They say 4x4 on them, front and back, but the back has wheelie bar mounts in it. So you can see that there. Got newer style hubs and E-MAXX dry shafts in the back and the center dry shafts too. But that's what they look like. The E-clip I need goes right there on that pin you guys see right there in front of my thumb. That connects to a dry shaft. Well, it goes right there. But need one of them E-clips for them dry shafts. But this one here has brand new tie rods on the back of it too. this in here originally had short ones on it, so what I done, took the short tie rods off, put them on the front, because actually the front had two small tie rods, so put them on there. Steering was real good now. Had a full length of extra long tie rods for an E-MAXX, front ones too, so I replaced all these and then had two more left over, and I put them on the back of this one. So this in here, if you watch the tires, they do not go like this, they stay straight, but they go like this and they tilt. But that allows the tires to grip more. But these tires here are in a straight line with each other all the way around. This in here also has the steering upgraded on it. This here also has Robertson Racing friction discs, so I have to get the spur gear. I'm going to go with stock Traxxas one. I read I could use these Robertson Racings on a stock spur gear, so that's going to be good. So let me flip this around here so you guys can see this. This is a cool setup. Right now it's using two 2018s, one's for the shifting, one's for the steering. It has very slow shifting now. Steering. But if you look at that, it does not have no servo saver at all. The servo saver has been completely done away with. It has linkages. So as you can see, it's got a newer style E-MAXX steering system, but it's only using one servo to steer it. And it's got this little piece here comes off. It has the tie rod fully closed, so it's shortened. And if you guys take a look at the steering, I recommend doing this to all 3906s. Hardly any play in the wheels at all. I'm moving it, and there's barely any play there at all. This thing is tight with the steering. Look how much more steering ratio this thing's got. You barely, if it's turned all the way, which right there is it's turned, you can't get your finger in there. Just the tip of your finger. Same thing when you turn it this way. You can't get only like that much of your finger in there. Like the very tip of it. So the steering's very tight, no play at all. Works great. It's gonna stay like that. This in here is gonna be converted like that too. Even this one probably. So the last thing I done, which was took the chassis apart and cleaned it, put all stainless steel and steel Allen head screws in it, so it took care of that. But I thought I'd give you guys a brief update on what's new. Sorry if this video's extremely long. I just wanted to show you guys the new RCs. I do have, let me get this back on there real quick. Maybe another RC around here, do another video of it. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure. But there's videos on this my channel already of this Nitro Monster, and then I got running videos of this one, but I only got one running video of this, but I had to see if it's any good. But I will have this thing up and running sometime when I get the servos I need for both of these. This one here is going to be running tomorrow, so I'm going to just use the servos that are in it until they completely mess up. But comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, and I will have some more RC running videos and updates coming soon, you guys. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.